Alright, class, I'm Mr. Rufus, as you very well may know. Today, what I need you to do is grab your pens and a piece of papyrus, because we're going to be learning about the rock cycle, as well as sequence words, because the two happen to go hand in hand.
I'm Miss Mortensen, and welcome to my video about educational technology. Teachers like Mr. Rufus are frankly boring and unengaging. Mr. Rufus is old-fashioned and does not like technology. He does not like technology because he doesn't understand how technology could benefit himself and his students. Roblier and Doring say, today's educators tend to think of educational instructional technology as devices or equipment, especially the more modern digital devices such as computers, cell phones, and iPads. But educational technology is not new at all, and it is by no means limited to the use of devices. Maybe all Mr. Rufus needs is to learn how technology could help him teach his third grade class in a more engaging and effective manner. One educational technology tool that Mr. Rufus could be utilizing to engage his students is PowerPoint. Dr. Arnold says that PowerPoint is a multimedia, hypermedia presentation software and e-learning tool that, when used properly, can offer critical support for teachers and learners. PowerPoint allows teachers to combine media to create a dynamic presentation. Clark and Mayer state that people learn better from words and pictures than from words alone. This is called the multimedia principle. PowerPoint has many features that users often overlook, such as custom animations like this one. Mr. Rufus could use a custom animation to demonstrate the rock cycle and transition words to his students, being both more engaging and more effective, especially for visual learners. In his video, Effective Use of PowerPoint, Nate Ward explains that PowerPoint is often not utilized to its full extent, stating that PowerPoint presentations are often overloaded with text and distract from the real presentation, which is you.
Lecture time! Let's go, class. So I said we were learning about the rock cycle today, along with sequencing words. There are three major types of rock in this rock cycle. First being a sequencing word, make sure you take note of that, is we have an igneous rock. Next is also a sequencing word. Figure you should know that. Write it down. We have a sedimentary rock. And finally also happens to be a sequencing word, we have metamorphic rocks. And this is the rock cycle, class.
Well, that was a boring lecture. A more engaging and modern alternative or addition to classroom lectures is the educational podcast. In the article Podcasting in the Classroom, Flanagan states that podcasting may be a cost-effective way to deliver instruction without compromising learning effectiveness. It may also be a great way to augment current class instruction. Fortunately, this medium has the ability to do more than record potentially drab lectures. Mr. Rufus could use a free audio recording and editing program such as Audacity to add a custom soundtrack and sound effects to enhance his lecture. Students could download the podcast weekly on their personal computer or device and listen to it in the comfort of their own homes. Audacity allows users to record and compile multiple tracks with differing volumes or speeds if desired. Audacity is a very user-friendly program that is easy to learn and use. It is also free, which is a huge positive for teachers who pay for many things in their classrooms out of pocket.
Class! Activity time! What we're going to be doing is creating a flip book on the rock cycle, and what I need you to do is put your sequencing words in there. Make sure you remember to use those. Luckily for me, I brought my handy-dandy mobile portable flip book later. See that right there? That's very good. As for y'all, what I need you to do is go ahead and get some colored papyrus. Go ahead and cut it out, and we're going to draw some rocks on it, and make sure you throw your words in there as well.
Another alternative Mr. Rufus could use to engage his students in his lessons is vodcasting and multimedia. Roblier and Doring define multimedia as multiple media or a combination of media. The media can be still graphics and photographs, sound, motion video, animation, and or text items combined in a product whose purpose is to communicate information in multiple ways. Combining video with other media creates an engaging and dynamic experience for students. Mr. Rufus could create a vodcast like this one to teach his class about the rock cycle, or this one to teach them about transition words. Programs like Windows Movie Maker are easy to use and allow users to combine many different aspects of media to create a dynamic and engaging video to use in the classroom. In the article Lights, Camera, Learning, Bull and Bell state that digital video offers important new teaching opportunities across a curriculum. Roblier and Doring cite a study by Austin and Tang which found that both video and PowerPoint media increase measures of enjoyment and motivation to learn, and that higher course evaluations were also associated with instructors who use these technologies. So, Mr. Rufus, do you think you're going to integrate technology into your classroom?
I think it's time for me